I don't think anyone ever stops learning, because there's always something to learn. But Ulysses brought this to my attention, and I think because I post a lot of people miss a lot of videos. I only get about 5 or 8 views per video anyway, which means that a lot of people miss a lot of things. But it doesn't matter, because it's all in the playlist. And for those who want to go back and get anything out of whatever they can salvage through my videos, then that's what you do. But today I'm going to post a little tip for Ulysses, if he happens to watch this video, and anyone else, because I don't see anyone else with this trick. Now, when it comes to window cleaning, I'm probably one of the best ones to ask for tips and tricks. I know it all. I know the fastest method. I know what tools are best to use for certain situations. I'm one of the only ones that can actually use a pole to my advantage. Having the right tools is part of knowing how to use a pole correctly. I know it all when it comes to that, because I've been doing it for a long time. But check this out. This is a nifty little trick until you can get used to closing out. Alright? Now, let me squeegee this window some. Alright, now I squeegee half the window, right? Now I gotta get my other squeegee for this, because you can't do it with the hi-fi. You can, but it's pointless. Alright, now I got gliding strips on here. Now, when you cut out the corner, right? Alright, now you see what I did? Can anyone guess what I'm going to do now? Alright, I squeegee all that, right? And I put like a triangle. Now, what you do is you take your blade and you flip it around backwards. That's how you close out. If you pour at closing out. Well, I hope you can understand what I just did. Let's try that again. Alright, this is the other trick I wanted to show you. I don't have much time because my memory is going full. I had to delete some stuff. But you're going to want to remember this, because in a certain situation, in certain windows, if you're on a stairwell, this is when this will come in handy. If you got about a foot of space, it's kind of hard to squeeze down between the... It's hard to squeeze down in between the stairwell if you got windows. Let's say the stairwell's here. If you got a little space and there's windows down in there, it's kind of hard to get in between there. So here's what you can do. This is hypothetically speaking. What you want to do is handle one that goes like this. I can't do it to this one because it has teeth and it won't reverse. You have to do it on a channel, on a handle that doesn't have teeth. So turn it around this way. You reverse the squeegee. I don't know if you can see. Well, if you reverse the squeegee, you can almost push down on the window all the way to the ground this way. Alright? So, under normal circumstances, it would be kind of hard to close off with the handle reversed the other way. But on top of your work, especially if you have a swivel, this really comes in handy reversing the squeegee around backwards, and you're able to close off all the way to the ground. But that's another little trick. I'll have to show you. I have to show you in a window where that will come in handy. I'll have to find one for you guys. If not, then I'll just show you exactly what I mean and why you would want to do that in certain circumstances. But there's all little neat, nifty tricks you can do with your squeegee, you know. But alright, Macafracka, peace, peace, peace. To close out properly, I'm going to show you what you need to do. You need to move your knuckles out the way and almost be on top of the channel, if I had to explain it. Alright, so you have a squeegee normally like this, right? Now, it's easier to close out on a slant because you have less water to worry about leaving behind. This is tense, so it's kind of grippy. Alright, so you take your knuckles and you move them out the way, and you really apply pressure. Did you see that? And this is considered a deep ledge. So let me show you again. Watch my hand specifically. Watch my knuckles. Alright, you squeegee like normal. You see where my fingers are? Now I switch my wrist like that. And I apply pressure with my thumb. That's how you close out properly. Show you again. You see, even though I have my water, I can still keep going because of these gliding strips. Alright, so go on an angle, move your knuckles out of your fingers. I know it might be difficult to do at first, but I assure you, if you keep practicing, you'll get the hang of it, knowing when to move on the way. See, right now I have them underneath. As I'm getting down on the angle, you just move your fingers out of the way. Move them out the way. You see where my fingers are? That's where they end up. That's where they end up. If you can't, just look at it this way. Hold the squeegee with your hands out of the way so that the handle is flat with the ledge. That's how you should be in that position when you're ready to close out. So practice closing out in the hand like that. Remember to use your thumb specifically to apply pressure, closing out on a slant like that. It's a lot easier to close out on a slant rather than take the squeegee and close out like this. It's a lot easier to close out on a direction you're going. You get more leverage when you're closing out that way. But alright, Macafracka.